You can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they came through the tunnel earlier on, all set to take the stage in front of their loyal fans.
No NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. Now here's Monk, back to LaVine. Inside, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
Morant against Monk. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Five to shoot. The rebound by Edey. First quarter, just over a minute played. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Taylor Jenkins. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Yeah, really, Bane is more of an inside or outside guy. He has to adjust for the mid-range.
Outside LaVine. Off target from outside.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, BA. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Now here's DeRozan. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Sabonis, the pass to LaVine. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Back-to-back threes here. LaVine with a beautiful shot.
Morant finds Jackson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Morant. Rebound by Sacramento. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the night now. And the first one at the line is good. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Grant.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
DeRozan hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Jackson. The rebound by Murray. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside LaVine. Back to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing, and the bucket is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's DeRozan, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's impressive how he'll find any advantage he can get. DeRozan is tremendous at putting his man in an awkward position.
Sacramento shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. That's good from DeRozan. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, BA. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Now here's Jackson. No points so far. Here's Bane. It's good from about 19 feet.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
The Kings have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. DeRozan looks it over. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Morant. Coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
And there it is for him.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's DeRozan. He has 7. Nails it from 3.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, oh, it showed up.
Clarke is checked in for Jackson. And the Kings also making a change. Carter's checked in. Pass to Morant. Outside Bane. 4-3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got 13.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Here's DeRozan. He has 7. 18 feet out. They kick it out to Murray. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Outside Bane. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Kings leading. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Here's Bane. Sacramento getting their last shot to go.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Aldama with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Carter against Morant. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Pass to Ellis. Back to Carter. On the wing, DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Bane with the rebound.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And it's Morant missing. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Kings on top, up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And it's LaVine with the ball for Sacramento. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
We've got Brandon Clarke, Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yep, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. Now here's Jackson. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Outside LaVine. Pass to Laravia. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
That one's off. Malik Monk's checked in for Carter. He hits the second from the line. And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
Now here's LaVine. 5 points in the game. Pass to Monk. Valanciunas with it. 5 on the clock. Here's LaVine for 3. Clarke grabs the board. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Wells. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Monk. Pass to Valanciunas. It's good. Valanciunas has got his first points of the game.
Now, over the last few seasons, Monk has shown tremendous growth as a passer.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Now here's Jackson. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Ellis. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Shoots. LaVine can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Back to Kennard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First free throw is good.
And Kennard really knows his role, not just with this team, but in the league. It's to help space the floor with his long-range shooting and contribute on the offensive end.
Bane, he's checked in for Pippen. The Kings also with a sub. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. So he gets them both.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
Monk passes to Laravia. Monk, a screen on Jackson. Here's Laravia. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To the left side wing. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Jackson gets the bucket.
And you know his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Pass to Laravia. Here's Sabonis. Clarke covers. Sabonis draws the double. Three-pointer. Ellis' shot is off.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Down low. Here's Clarke. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Now here's Monk. Pass to Ellis. Outside LaVine. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. From deep three-point land. And another miss by Sacramento.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Some changes for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Morant in for Kennard. Lyles, he's checked in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. Kings trail by 4. Pass to Ellis. Back to Monk. Out to the wing. Here's Sabonis. Cashes in the first attempt of the game. Sabonis has gotten his first points of the night.
That's a nice stroke from the mid-range, just pure coming out of the left-hander's hand.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Monk. Morant fights through contact inside.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Greg.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Set a solid screen. Get yourself open. It's a textbook play from Sabonis.
Morant against Monk. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Malik Monk picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Morant drops them both.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. So the Kings making a change here. Carter's checked in. Grizzlies on D. They lead by 4. Here's DeRozan. Aldama grabs the board. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Clarke. Here's Wells. Aldama outside. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's DeRozan. Good D by Clarke. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams changing it up here. All right, let's take some time now to see which 2 guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. Desmond Bane, number 1.
The accuracy he displayed as a shooter is just incredible. And he takes a lot of tough shots.
Yeah, true, not all layups, but he does get plenty of his points at the rim and on the attack. One-on-one, he can break down just about any defender in the league and find a way to get there. When he does get inside, he is a great finisher.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. Kennard, right side. Here's Edey. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Edey's got 8.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
LaVine passes to Sabonis. Morant against Monk. Pass to LaVine. Tries a 10-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. LaVine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Edey. And here's Jackson. Now Morant. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. That free throw no good. Williams is checked in for Memphis. Good on the second one. There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside LaVine. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. Morant looking around. Shot clock at 5. Back to Williams. And another miss by Memphis.
What a play! That's
good! Are you kidding me?
Wow! Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Woo. That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 2. All right, time for an injury report.
I was able to catch up with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. Nevertheless, determined to battle through it. As we see, guys, he's already checked back in.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Taking a look at the Kings. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And so it's Memphis with it. The Kings getting their last shot to go. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Now here's Sabonis. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Monk passes to LaVine. Lets it fly. Murray, no good. Memphis has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Wells, defended by DeRozan.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Monk passes to Sabonis. And Morant clears the board. Memphis leading by 4. Here's the pick. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's LaVine. 12 points for him. Monk for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the he got his timing down. That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Jackson. Bane with it. Jacks up a 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Kings trail by 5. Outside Monk. Pass to LaVine. Outside Murray. Now here's Monk. Murray, a screen on Morant. Monk for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The 3 is up. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan outside. Outside Monk. Sabonis in the post. He gets it in there. Sabonis has got 6 points.
This is how poised Sabonis is. Excellent at fighting off contact on the way up.
Here's Wells. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
DeRozan outside. Back to LaVine. Outside Murray. The 3. Bottom. Free ball from Keegan.
Already a consistent sniper, Murray is only getting more assertive from the arc.
Pass to Wells. Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Now here's Bane. Back to Morant. From outside the arc. Zach LaVine clears it away. Kings trail by 3. Monk with it. Morant grabs a miss. Here's Wells. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Oh, Morant from close range.
Just electric. Morant. I mean, someone you paid to see.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every 3-pointer he takes right now.
Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Ellis is checked in for Monk. Pass to Ellis. Sabonis with a screen on Morant. Ellis passes to Sabonis. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Bane against LaVine. DeRozan brings the double. Pass to Edey. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Clarke is checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Desmond Bane. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sacramento. Carter comes in for Murray. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Clarke with a screen on Carter. To the middle. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Some small forwards who find open teammates. The assist leaders over the last month. Fourth, Zach LaVine.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
We've seen a lot of three men be great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers, almost point guard-like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
They double team LaVine. Pass to Valanciunas. Morant against Carter. Fires from deep. He buries it from three. Carter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Morant. Clarke with the screen. To the paint. Stolen by Valanciunas. Here's the break. Looking to get it going. Oh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Right side Morant. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 9.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's DeRozan. He can't get it to go. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
And it's Morant missing. And so DeRozan will bring it up for Sacramento. 4-point game. Outside Carter. Valanciunas with a screen on Morant. Carter from outside. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
That shot off. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Grizzlies shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. They've got Desmond Bane, Brandon Clarke out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Aldama. To the inside. Clarke sinks that one from the post. Kings trail by 4. Now Carter. From behind the arc. Doesn't go that time.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Pippen. Clarke outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Bane. Takes the 3. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Laravia to the paint. Here's Carter. Rebounded by Pippen.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
From deep, Bane. Rebound by Sacramento.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Carter. Pass to Monk. From the arc. And another miss by Sacramento. Memphis leading by 7. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Aldama. Outside Bane from deep. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Kings call timeout. Edey's checked in for Clarke. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Carter. Outside Murray to stop the run. Cleared away by Wells.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pippen, pass to Wells. And there's a pick. Pass to Bane. Lets the three fly. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Murray. Picked by Sabonis. Puts up a three. And Keegan Murray good for three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Pippen. To the middle. Here's Bane. To the right side. 4 on the clock. They get it again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
No good on the free throw. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Kings trail by 11. Outside LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, high effort play by DeRozan. I mean, his ability to absorb the foul and still put up the shot, magnificent.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, numbers from the free throw line for DeRozan have only improved as his career has gone on.
Williams is checked in for Memphis. The Kings also with a sub. Ellis is checked in. DeRozan hits them both.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Jackson outside. Kennard passes to Williams. And the three-pointer goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. The three is up. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Edey. Inside. Here's Williams. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ellis. Three-pointer, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Monk in for Ellis. Memphis leading by 9. Outside Morant. Pass to Wells. Bane surveying the D. Here's Edey. Ooh, stolen by Murray. LaVine challenging, and LaVine throws it down.
Yeah, and this is LaVine's role. I mean, he's out there to score as often as possible.
Pass to Wells, back to Bane. And here's Aldama from downtown. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Kings trail by 10. Now here's DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Aldama, the pass to Wells. And here's Morant outside. Aldama outside. Launches it. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Here's Bane. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Bane's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, I love all the elements Bane has added to his game. He can carry your offense on certain nights.
Now here's DeRozan. Tight defense on him. Shot from 16. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Morant. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's DeRozan. Oh, you gotta love that focus from DeMar.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
Memphis leading by 10. Monk with a steal. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. DeRozan's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And it's Morant off the drive, makes a fantastic move, and nails the shot.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
With a step back. And again, DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's got 20 points.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Aldama outside. Bane against LaVine. Down low. Just 5 to shoot.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Grizzlies.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
and they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Desmond Bane.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
.52 seconds left in the fourth. Double team on DeRozan. And rejected. Outside Morant. To the inside. Edey. And a strong finish with two hands.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Aldama. Outside Morant. Here's Edey. Rebound by Sacramento. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew. This is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Desmond Bane.